Hello everybody, this is Stellarum back for another episode of FTB Infinity. On today's episode, we're going to go back into our house. It's getting dark here, so let's get our armor on. We want to be safe. There's been a few changes inside the base here, so if we come down here, you'll notice I took away all the chests. There's no more chests here. I think I added one more of these. I didn't mean to do that. And what I've done is, let's just go downstairs. I've done a bit of AE stuff from the last episode to this episode. So I created a ME drive, I created a whole bunch of 1K storage cells, so you can see I'm storing a bunch of stuff in there. I've got all my stuff in there. Actually, I think this is empty, so I can go ahead and get rid of this even. Let's just do that really quickly. Try to keep things nice and tidy. Just like that. I don't really need this either. Do you have anything in you? I could probably take this down. Okay. So, let's just put a few of those things away. Now, what I've done is I've set up my system so that it's importing all of the stuff into my system. So if we go up just one level here, you'll see what I mean. I've still got some what is it? The EnderIO conduits here. Those are importing in through my import chest up here. So this chest kind of goes up right to beside my door. And what this is doing is it's importing all of the stuff, and right now it's going into these barrels, but eventually I do want to have it kind of go downstairs and into my AE system as well. So the first part's going to be going into this system here. So this chest here, if I do not have a Yeta wrench, but this chest here will get all the ores that need to be smelted, and that will automatically happen in this pulverizer and the alloy smelter right here. So if we go back upstairs really quick, I can demonstrate this. It's not quite hooked up yet, but that's what we're going to be doing today. So if I dump some cobblestone in there, it should get sucked up. The stone will get sucked up as well. And then I've killed the spider right before I started this episode. If I dump the spider stuff and the slime balls, they don't go anywhere because it's not connected anywhere just yet. The only place it's connected is in that into those barrels. Even the connection to the smeltery, or not the smeltery. Well, that is an interesting hat. He's got a Joker hat. I kind of want that. There doesn't seem to be a lot of mobs around. Let's see if I can get this. We'll go really quick and do this. Let's see if I can do this without getting any damage. I've died a few times. I'm not going to lie. I've died a few times. I was going into the nether to get some of this stuff, and there were some crazy mobs. Ow. Actually, I don't think he hit me. I think it was just stuff. You. Okay, slimes. There's nothing else around me. There's only one more. Oh, he probably died. He died to drowning. Okay. I think that's it. So let's go back inside. Should be able to get that hat. So let me see between this episode and next, and I'll try to get that hat. It should be a lot of fun. A Joker's hat, of course. Okay, back into our house, and we can demonstrate again with this. We dump some slimes. There's nothing happening there. So what we got to do is we got to hook it all up so that it's importing. So the first thing we're going to want to do is let's get a crescent hammer. Let's get one of these, and what I might do is just hook it all up into a chest. We've got a few of these, so we might as well use the iron chests just to make sure. And what I can do is actually just hook it right up in there. And then all I need is some item conduits. Oops. So I'll take a bunch of these. And then I'll need an import. Well, I'll need the Yeta wrench first, just to make sure it's configured right. Right? That's the word I'm looking for. And then we're going to need an import bus here. So I've got all the stuff ready for this. We need an Annihilation Core. We just get that set up here. So let's go ahead and configure this right. So we just put this all right here. And now I can just hit this to import. Insert priority 1 on channel green. So it's going to insert there at a higher priority. Actually, we might do this as priority 0. So that will be at a little bit of a lower priority. So you can see everything came down here. That's great. Now, we just need to put the import bus. So if we do that there, it should just import everything into the AE system. Perfect. So now I have a system where everything that's going to be stored in one of these barrels is going to be hooked up in there, and I'll eventually have storage buses running all the way around on all these barrels, just to make sure I have all the access to all of this through my AE system. But for now, that is pretty much a complete build. Let me just get this stuff tidied up a little bit here. So I'm going to want these back. I'm basically going to want to... Here, let me see. If I open this, there's some ingots in here. So what I'm going to want to do... Hold on a sec. What does... This is Cinnabar only. It's a white list. So that should only send Cinnabar in there. That should be alright. And then the rest will send... extract on the green channel. Okay, so that should be working. I think this will export it all over here as well, and then it will all work. But we do need to connect you up. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so all of this should be connected now. So that is a complete build. So what I've got now is, if we look up here, I can drop anything I like in here. Cobblestone and dirt will get sorted in the appropriate spot. I can even put my AE cable in there. It will automatically sort the dirt and cobble over here into these barrels. And then anything else will get put into this chest, which is going to be dumping everything into the AE system. So now if I look for conduit cables, they're there. Awesome. So now I can go ahead and do some great big mining expeditions. I can do all sorts of stuff, come back, put all that stuff into that chest, and it will start smelting for me. It will start sorting it into the AE system. And then this I can start kind of expanding throughout my base. Which brings me to my next thing. So what I'm going to be doing in this episode is trying to lay out just a little bit of how I want my base to work. Once you start getting into AE systems, you do want to be careful about how you organize stuff. So I'm definitely going to want some more elevators around the base. Right now I've only got this one, and it's sort of like I can't get down to bedrock with it, that sort of thing. So there's some other stuff I'm going to want to do. I'm going to want to replace all these torches and kind of make this base nicer. I might want to knock this wall out a bit and make it a bigger sort of basement. Kind of like my idea of having a pyramid sort of structure all the way down. And then I'm also looking at what kind of lights I want to do. So this is a Project Red light, as well as this one here. These are lamps, or fixtures in this case. So I'm kind of looking at different lighting options and how to organize stuff. For now, let's just head up here, and I'm going to show you a bit the kind of subcellar. So I've just got a switch for this light down there for now, but we will have that kind of changed a bit. I do have an extra little sub-basement up here, so if I go up one more, this is where I have my ender lily seeds and that sort of thing. And I'll eventually want to... I'm missing one of those ender lilies. I'm eventually going to want to make a door here and have my Botania stuff out here, which is kind of right next to the little river and the mountain. It's more like a hill, really. I'm from the prairies in Canada, and well, any slope is a mountain to me. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm also going to want to do is probably look at how I'm going to be organizing my machines and that sort of stuff. I'm going to want my automation stuff down here, and then I'm going to want the machines that I want easy access to, and I'm probably going to want some crafting terminals up here. So I might have like a crafting terminal here, a bunch of machines kind of laid out over around this way, different things like that. So I'm going to have to see what I want to do with that, and then probably like a terminal or two up here as well. So this is, of course, the main room of my base. And then, of course, I'm going to want to change this with an ender pouch and an ender and a chest connected to it. I think that's what it is. Anyways, lots of stuff to do. We'll have lots of things to do, and I'll have to look at lighting up here as well. These torches are kind of cool, but I think they're getting a little bit kind of outdated now, so I might want to change that up a little bit. I'm going to want to move the Ender Lily farm somewhere else as well. That I should replace that, but I don't have it on me. Oh well, I'll come back to it. Yeah, so that's basically what I've been working on the last little while. And then this is part of my AE automation stuff. Actually, I need some more. Here, let me just see. We'll get some of these. We're going to need some nether. Here, let's make 8 of these. And then we need the charged. We do that. Okay. So similar to my Agrarian Skies series, I'm going to make a setup here that automatically does all the fluix crafting and that sort of thing. So you've kind of seen that in my AE or in my Agrarian Skies series, how that's going to work. And I might have it kind of a little bit nicer setup. And I'm also going to want, I've got a switch back here to toggle this on and off. So let's show how that works really quick. I'm just going to make some pure fluix right now. So let me just, I'll put half of that into dust form. And then I think I have some sand in the AE system. Just like that. So if I go in here and look up sand. No, but I've got some upstairs, so let me just jump up. Take some of you. And we'll craft some fluix seeds. So now if I go and turn you on, so as I said, this will all be automated with the AE system. So I've got the growth accelerators plugged into the power system. So I've got a cable running underneath the floor here over to an energy acceptor that's located just down here, I believe. And that allows my crystals to grow. So I believe what I'm going to do is have, you know, that'd be kind of cool to have, you know, I could have like my ME controller here and kind of have a column controller with like glass around to make it look cool. Let's see if we can do something cool with that. Let's make an ME controller. I think I might have everything I need for an ME controller. Oh, I need the pure fluix crystals. Have the skystone blocks, and then I also need an engineering processor. So what I'm going to need for that, I'm going to need a bit of silicon, which I don't have, but I do have the Certus crystal. Just make it nice even 32. And what I'm also going to need is some, I think that's diamonds. You know what, I'll just make one for now. And then what kind of glass do I have? I have some quartz glass. Then I have the shale glass and quite clear glass. We might want quite clear glass. We won't really be able to do much in the way of... Let's grab our chisel. I think it's in here, quite clear glass, yeah. You all done? Not yet. Okay. Okay, well, first off, we're going to need you to smelt up. What's the recipe for that again? Oh, sand. And then for some reason I have to add that backwards. Okay. Okay, so this goes in there. We'll just make that. Okay. That's what we need. Are you guys ready? You guys are ready. Okay. Okay, so I have 16 crystals. I can go ahead and make my ME controller. Just like that. Let's go ahead and grab... Okay, that should be enough. And let's go right up here. I guess I didn't have to do that. Okay, so here's the idea. Okay, I can take the quite clear glass here, along with the ME controller. So the ME controller here was just to make sure I had the room, and I'll want to craft more of these guys because I'm only going to have access to one side. This is not the most efficient method to get access to all sides, but it does let you have sort of a cool looking floor. That is awesome. I really like that. And the quite clear glass looks amazing, I think. And once I have kind of a few ME controllers kind of going down, for now I'll just use the one side and it'll be all right. But eventually I'm going to have sort of a string of ME controllers going down, and I'll be able to start branching off on all the sides that I need in order to do the stuff that I want to do in my base. But for now, I think that looks really cool. What do you guys think? Is that cool, or is that kind of stupid looking, or what do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think of this. Of course, it's not the prettiest here, but I think from down below here, it's going to look really nice and cool. And same thing, actually we could test that out here. Let's do the same test here. Let's just break these just like so. Go ahead and place the quite clear glass just like so. And then now if I break, did it drop all the way down? Please tell me it didn't break. Oh, it's upstairs. It's kind of like, what happened to that thing? I was pretty sure it didn't break automatically. And I guess I was right in a sense. But it's good to know. Okay, so now if we do this right here. Oh yeah, that looks awesome. And you can see right outside, that is cool. I like that. So now I'll be able to, I definitely need to clean up my, what I'm going to be doing for the floor and all that sort of stuff. But that will definitely give me, you can see already, I'll be able to have sort of one cable going off this way to my drives, one cable going off this way to this device, which is going to be automatically crafting all of my flukes crystals, all my pure crystals, all that good stuff there. Anything that I need to throw in water, I'll be able to do here. So we might, you never know, we might find other stuff from other mods that we need to do over here, and it'll be very easily adaptable to that. So that's pretty cool. And then we'll have to figure out what our lighting situation is going to be. So if I take this down and I turn this off, the ME controller actually provides a bit of light, I believe. Let's take a look. Oh, maybe not. It doesn't look like it. We might need to put these back. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't quite provide that light, but that's okay. We'll still find other solutions for lighting so that we don't have just a bunch of torches running throughout our base. And then all of this stuff I'm going to want to clean up as well. But I think that's pretty much it for now. That is taking up quite a bit of energy. I'm going to shut that. That is the shutdown, right? Okay. So that's it for now. I'm going to do some more stuff off camera. Probably move some of these machines up into that room upstairs where I'll be doing most of my, it's my kind of my workshop area, I guess. And I might start moving some of these terminals upstairs, setting this up wherever I need to have him, and different stuff like that. But for now, we might want to put a placer block. Let's just put diorite down here. Do we have a better... We might have a nicer block than just straight diorite. Let's place... Oh yeah, the ornate diorite. That'll be a good filler until we get our controller. Yeah, it looks okay. Okay, so for now, we'll leave that there. And I'll see you guys next time. Okay? See you guys later.